This is what spiritual process means. What was happening by tendencies, by cycles, you want to take charge of it and take it where you want to take it. That's what spiritual process means. When you say, I want to attain mukti, you're clearly saying, I don't want to go by natural forces, I want to go where I want to go. See, right now, it's natural, the river is flowing this way, so if you jump into it, you'll flow this way. But we made a motorboat, now we can go upstream, all right? For thousands of years, people would have believed when the river is flooding, this is the way to go. But now we can go this way,
Yes.
so that's human being.
So one of the key main places of Varanasi, Kashi Vishwanath. Kashi Vishwanath, the temple, the linga, the many lingas over there within that complex. What is the significance? What is…
See, the word linga comes from the root word lina. That means it's the form.
Being?
Why we're calling it the form is, see, we are all different kinds of forms.
Yes.
We happened not at the beginning, we happened over many, maybe billion years or trillion years, we don't know, many years. But when it began, what was unmanifest, when it began to manifest, the first form that appeared was in the form of an ellipsoid. This even modern astronomers accept that it was ellipsoid. A perfect ellipsoid is called a linga.
Sorry, this because I find it still very difficult. I just want to see if I understood what you said. That the first form that appeared
See, when
of…
everything was unmanifest, there's no physical manifestation. When it began to manifest, the first energy form that appeared is in the form of
linga.
in the form of an
In the…
ellipsoid.
yes.
An ellipsoid is an ellipse which has a three-dimensional face. An elliptical circle means at one point what is radius is at another point a diameter, to put it very simply. At one point this is the radius, but the
Oh,
same thing is the diameter. So
oh,
that is a perfect ellipse.
okay.
So in this ellipse, if it becomes three-dimensional, it's an ellipsoid. So that is the form that arose, because natural forces are such, if you create a certain force, naturally an ellipse organizes itself.
Okay, okay.
Even now the planet is going around the sun in a elliptical
Yes, orbit.
orbit. Even now when Chandrayaan goes, it does elliptical orbit, not circular orbits,
Oh, goodness.
because that's the nature
Okay,
of our existence.
okay. Now this, because I've just been so stuck with earth is round, this is round, that is round, didn't realize what is an elliptical, that's the first form which happens because
Yes.
of the natural
That is the way
forces.
nature moves. When physical form begins to establish, it naturally becomes ellipsoid. So we are identifying an ellipsoid and we saw if we make a proper ellipsoid, if we energize it, it lives longest. See, right now I could energize this piece of wood, but it may feel wonderful right now, but after some time it won't hold. But if you create ellipsoid with the right kind of material, then it lives for a very long time. That's the science behind the linga.
So Kashi Vishwanath, back again, so that is…
See, the original Kashi Vishwanath Linga, we don't know how it was. During invasions, it's been broken and we don't know where it is. People believe there is a fragment of that beneath some graves. So every Mahashivratri, people are going and sprinkling some flowers on that because they believe there is one fragment beneath those three graves. So this was of a more recent origin, probably, I don't know if I'm right, I'm not a historian, maybe 1600 or so. When was Ahalyabai Holkar from Madhya Pradesh? So she brought this. This is a natural pebble which is in the form of a reasonable ellipsoid. When they found the stone was of a certain vibrance, they brought it and they consecrated it, and that is what you're seeing as Kashi Vishwanath. Well, because it is the devotion within human beings which makes many things happen. Because devotion is a way of making your consciousness very focused, one-pointed. Because of that, there is power. And yesterday you saw the simple arati, whatever they're
Yes,
doing,
yes.
become so powerful simply because of the involvement and devotion that is put
Yes,
into this.
yes, yes.
Apart from that, there is also a science to this as to how to do this, what sort of material to use, how to do it. There's a whole system. So, this is only probably 4-5 centuries old, what you're seeing as Vishwanath today. The original Vishwanath, nobody knows the time. People say it's older than legend, it's older than anything in the world. Probably the first city built in the world, probably,
Varanasi.
Varanasi.
But Kashi Vishwanath was always the center.
Yes, that is… it was supposed to be Avimukteshwara, which they say to protect it from invaders, they renamed it. I do not know exactly, but some of the historians are saying that in their books. So, it has been razed to ground about 3 times completely in the last 6-7 centuries. They've rebuilt it and rebuilt it, but now they can't rebuild it in its original place because there's another structure standing there. So it is on the edge, at the periphery of the temple that you have Vishwanath now. It's an unfortunate reality.
So,
Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Days that start with a fog of confusion and end in mental fatigue. Your thoughts scattered, your focus fleeting, your inner world a storm of noise. We live in an age of information, yet feel a deep lack of clarity. We chase endless stimulation, yet lose our connection to our own innate intelligence. But what if I told you there's a path? A way to unlock the full potential of your mind, to cultivate sharpness, and to find profound inner stillness without retreating from the world. Thousands around the world have walked this path, guided by the timeless science of yoga. Many started exactly where you are, feeling mentally stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for a way to expand their own capabilities. They believed their intelligence was a fixed trait, a limit they could never surpass. And yet, they discovered within themselves a capacity for growth they never imagined was possible.
Shambhavi Mudra. Like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, eating disorders, and many of these kinds, which are all essentially generated from within. All these things can be quelled from within if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. Inner engineering is a powerful process of approaching the inner core of who you are in a scientific manner, and this is definitely a way to create a healthful life.
Now, that same transformative power is available to you right here, right now, through the profound wisdom shared by Sábio. The journey begins with a simple, yet revolutionary understanding. Your brain is not a static object. It is alive, dynamic, and capable of remarkable growth. Recent scientific studies are only now beginning to confirm what the yogic tradition has known for millennia. Through dedicated and precise practices, you can literally grow your brain, enhancing its function and expanding your intellectual and perceptual abilities. Imagine a daily practice, just 21 minutes of your time, being the catalyst for a monumental shift. Within just a few months, this small commitment can bring about a significant improvement in your mental clarity, your sharpness of thought, and your overall intelligence.
So something that I particularly noticed is how comfortable I am within myself. My insecurities seem to have reduced a lot. My relationship with others also had improved significantly. I think I became more inclusive than what I was before.
Up until Shambhavi in January 2021, I've just been living with pain in the body. The first result I'd like to point out about Shambhavi Kriya is that it's had a tremendous effect on my physical well-being. Somehow, some way, I don't know the science behind it, but it's keeping me free of pain. Being able to sit without noticing my body for long periods of time, that has just had tremendous impact on my mental and emotional stability.
Took inner engineering. Like I said, this is a use.
This is not a mystical promise. It is a tangible, verifiable outcome of applying a powerful inner technology. The yogic sciences offer a direct method to engineer your interiority, to cultivate a mind that is not a source of turmoil, but a brilliant instrument of perception. At the heart of this transformation lies a practice of immense power and antiquity, Surya Kriya. While many are familiar with Surya Namaskar, which is a beautiful salutation to the sun, Surya Kriya operates on a much deeper, more fundamental level. It is not merely a physical exercise or a gesture of reverence. It is a potent spiritual process designed to activate the inner sun. What does this mean? Within your own system lies a reflection of the grand cosmos. The sun, the source of all life and energy on this planet, has a correspondent within you, the solar plexus or Manipura chakra. Surya Kriya is a meticulous and powerful practice that systematically awakens this inner solar energy.
Shambhavi Mahamudra, just a simple practice for 21 minutes increases brain function and neuronal regeneration. This means as you grow old, you will become more intelligent. Usually young people think you're getting stupid. Yes, your brain is actually growing, you understand? It's getting better by the day. Now there is scientific evidence. We always knew this, but today a meter has to say it. If a man says it, it's not true. If a man says it, it's doubtful, but a meter has to say it. Now the meters are saying it. The meters are saying your brain is actually growing by doing a simple 21-minute practice. And you don't believe the meter, you just do the practice for 3 months and see, you will see how clear and how smart your mind is suddenly. Surya Kriya is a powerful process of activating the sun within you. When I say activating the sun within you, sun is in every aspect of whatever you see on this planet. Fundamentally, it is a solar energy which is driving life on this planet. So when we do Surya Kriya, we want to generate that energy within the system. There is a cousin to Surya Kriya, which is a Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is a kind of practice that evolved out of Surya Kriya. Surya Namaskar is largely a way of saluting the sun, but Surya Kriya has more spiritual intentions. Surya Kriya has more powerful connotations attached to it.
When this inner sun is ignited, it brings a profound balance to your entire system. It stabilizes your body, calms your mind, and aligns your energies, creating the perfect foundation for life to blossom within you. Unlike Surya Namaskar, which is about paying homage, Surya Kriya is about internalizing and embodying that solar power. It is a way to generate a stable, lasting source of energy and light from within. sustaining and nourishing every aspect of your being. This awakening of inner energy is the key to unlocking your true potential. When your system is balanced and energized, your mind naturally becomes clear and incisive. The fog lifts, the mental chatter subsides, and you are left with a profound sense of presence and capability. This is the state where intelligence is not just about processing information, but about profound perception and insight. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, Sadhguru reminds us of a fundamental truth that underpins this entire journey. The grace of yoga is always present.
The grace of yoga is always upon you. Just keep yourself open. Keeping yourself open means keep your normal concerns aside. Who is thinking what about you, what is happening, what is not happening for you? Just leave that aside. You're breathing, you're alive, this is the greatest thing. Become available to the grace of yoga. This will become a fantastic thing. It's not far away, it's within you.
It is a boundless, ever-available force, like the very air we breathe. It is not something we must earn or strive for in a desperate chase. Our only task is to make ourselves available to it, to become open and receptive. This requires a conscious decision to set aside the burdens we carry, our worries about what others think, our anxieties about the world around us, the endless loops of our own thoughts. It means cultivating a state of simple, willing openness. The Academy is an online platform designed to guide you on a journey of balance and self-transformation. Inside, you'll find exclusive video lessons and teachings inspired by Sadhguru, one of the world's most respected masters of yoga, meditation, and conscious living. You'll discover how to quiet the mind and awaken your inner energy, how to nourish your body with awareness and vitality, and how to bring spirituality into your daily life, even amidst the noise of the city. These teachings have already transformed millions of lives across the planet. Entrepreneurs, artists, parents, professionals, ordinary people who rediscovered the joy of simply being. Because yoga is not just exercise, it's a science of inner alignment. When practiced consciously, it reorganizes your body, mind, and energy. For less than $20 per month, you'll have unlimited access to all content inside the online Yoga Academy. You'll receive yoga practices for beginners and intermediates, guided meditations to calm the mind, teachings about healthy eating and conscious living. New exclusive lessons added every month. You can watch anytime, anywhere, at your own rhythm, in your own space. No rush, no pressure, only presence. Maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for, a gentle reminder that it's time to take care of yourself, to turn inward, to reconnect with the essence of who you truly are. Click the link in the description of this video or visit our channel's homepage and join the online Yoga Academy Wise Guru today. We're available only 100 vacancies, and the first 10 people to sign up will win 3 ebooks from Sadhguru. So register now by clicking on the link that is in the description of this video.